Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good, I think we will start this session with some merges. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Review approved. Review approved. 15. Jesus. That's a lot. Let's see. I would say we start with the Mauler fixes here, the network fixes. Yeah. Revert changes to connection manager, get maximum latency to avoid higher run ahead than required. Okay. Okay. Revert changes to avoid run. Maybe we should say to avoid a higher run aheads. Latency run ahead than required. It's quite a bit. So we go to squash and merge. And need to wait. Revert changes to avoid a higher latency run ahead than required. Okay. Then confirm squash and merge. Delete. Next, make latency calculation stable. Latency calculation stable. How about we say fix unstable latency calculation. Fix slightly unstable latency calculation. Okay. By the way, this is now video 1200 in the Let's Fix General 0 Hour series. Well, we are working towards 2000, right? 2000 will be the next goal. Good. So, fix slightly unstable latency calculation. Looks good, makes sense. All right. Let's go. Delete. Okay, so the Mauler fixes are in. Then next we can do the Stubiak's fixes. But let's wait until these two commits are built first. Yeah, so that there's a clean history here. Yeah, let these build here. In the meantime, let me see if I need to... So the next to merge is then this one, and this one. And then... what about this one here? Is this done? Maybe. He did commit, yeah. Let's take a look. Oof. What is this? Comments online. Refactor. Lowercase min-max template. Okay, so min-max templates defined. If def min, undef min. This is also what we do in other places already. Let me see. Undef max. Ah yeah, it's the same here. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Prevents duplicate definitions. Mm. Min-max. Mm-hmm. Okay, looks good to me. Mm-hmm. What is this? It's faster, more accessible, and includes new features like commenting anywhere and change files and file tree indicators. Uh-huh. See what's new? Improved pull requests, files changed page. Why is the image so small? What is this? What's new? Comment on any line. Any line of an unchanged file. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. View the description without switching pages. View the pull request description from the overview panel. Where's it? Where's the overview panel? I don't see the overview panel. Where's the overview panel? Why are there 2 commits in there? What is this? Oh. Replace uppercase min-max with new lowercase min-max. Okay, I don't know where this feature is supposed to be here. Overview panel. Okay, whatever they are doing, it's unintuitive. Where's the overview panel? Groups by Copilot. It's not here. Maybe. Ah, here. Aha! Oh, that's really hidden here. This E. That's not great. It should be like, I don't know, like kick somewhere. The button should be here because here's a conversation button. It shouldn't be on this side. Maybe, and then it should be saying something. Just an eye circle. That's not great, but okay, whatever. Okay. Good. Then, yeah, we will be able to merge this. What else is new? Review your pending comments. Draft comments. New comments and replies are saved locally. Fewer page reloads. Okay, well, we will see. We will see. I do like this. It's cool, yeah, because often I want to see what was actually written. Minimize comments. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Compact line height. Huh. Compact line height. Yeah. Good. Where are we? Still building. Good. So that will be the next shit, and then you can merge the changes here. So I would say next then would be these two, and then this one, and then this one. Okay. Okay, well, this will take a while to merge. It's quite a lot of items. The Baptista ones, I don't want to merge right now because we are currently moving files around. Plus, there were open questions here still about the way it splits, which was weird because it did say that spelling errors were in one file, in one folder, but then it also included others, so it didn't really match the title of the change. Maybe it would be good to, I don't know, maybe just put them all into one change and then just say fix more spelling errors in code. Yeah. Instead of having 3, I don't know. Okay, these down here we still cannot merge. Okay. Okay, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 changes. Yeah. Okay. Then while we wait, I was thinking that regarding this one here, maybe in the commits we should say that Generals. Merge. Yeah, I'm inclined to say we should make a pass on the titles. So we do rebase. And then here we say merge changes to math. I change to math for aligning particle Z rotation with emitter direction in generals. Direction. From 0. Merge optimizations for wind motion particle merge optimization and wind motion particle update merge optimization for wind motion particle update when disabled. From 0. Merge fix for RNS particle visibility thresholds and from generals. Merge optimization of alpha particle update optimization from 0. Merge optimization of alpha particle update from 0. Merge smudge particle type. Merge addition of smudge particle type from 0. Okay. Merge edition of from 0 hour merge edition. Merge removal of drawable particle attachments from 0 hour. Okay, I think that's a better description. And now regarding this one here from generals, I would like to specify which particles it affects, which is these guys. This fix this merge fixes 13 particle effects. This merge. This change. This merge. This merge fixes 13 particle effects in 0 hour. Mm-hmm. 13 broken particle effects. This merge fixes 13 broken particle effects in 0 hour. Let's count if that number is actually correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Okay. Then I think that is fine, and we can push that. Push. Good. Let's remove that. Okay. So what's the current state here? Build. Okay. Then next, let's merge this one. Builders now resume their task after having been disabled. Bug fix. AI update. Dozer AI update. Dozer module. Dozer AI update. Okay, I would say we label it as Dozer AI update. Okay, and here Action Manager. Bug fix. Action Manager. Okay. Controversial. Looks robust. Good, then. I think the title is a bit confusing. Because it says builders now resume their tasks after having been disabled. Fix an HTML. Builders do not resume construction or repair tasks after being disabled. Resume task after having been disabled. Oh, well. It slightly reads confusing, but that's probably okay. Yeah. Builders now resume the task after having been disabled. Okay. Good. And then this one here. Allow immediate to resume construction of buildings if the existing builder dies. Okay. Then we let these things build. Then the next one will be active body. Subdual damage can no longer go negative. Okay. No retail. Good. Then, while we wait for these builds, let's see if we can review something else. Let's go to author. This one has been open for quite a while already. Let me take a look at that. This observation makes sense. Implementation is not optimal. I've made the requested changes. Camera edge scroll broken after loading a save game. What is What's status of this change? What is this here? This change adds a diagnostic utility to compute a CSC of simulation-relevant math operation, which may be useful for predicting and preventing mismatches in multiplayer games. It's basically a cocktail of math functions that is tweaked to be able to differentiate compilers. Okay, blah blah. Similar function to calculating CSCs of a set of replays with the benefit that it runs very quickly. 0.1 milliseconds and is more stable. Okay. Okay, interesting. Good bad is determined by replay CSCs. Non-good here based on extensive testing using replays. I don't have a known bad Linux. Good. Linux good. Bad. Prinsima CSC. It's out of scope, but a possible use case for this is to check CSCs between a lobby host and someone who joins to see if their systems are compatible. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, yeah. But on the other hand, yeah, it makes sense, yeah. Yeah, if you have an ARM machine and would like to help test. It's an interesting idea, yeah. Implementation is clean, well contained, uses existing infrastructure. The code is straightforward with no complex logic, external dependencies, or security concerns. All change files are properly integrated into the build system, and the utility follows established patterns. Well, I think the concept is great. I don't think we should pollute the user-facing command line options even more. I think there are other ways to perform these tests rather than embedding it in the main application. Yeah, but if he wants to be able to run it as part of like a pre-network check to see if clients are compatible, then it needs to be in the client, right? I can agree with that. The command line was useful for testing, but maybe not so user-friendly, and sharing a CSC with users is not necessarily a goal, as the meaning can be misunderstood. A matching CSC does not guarantee no mismatch. Yeah, but it's a good indicator to have something that says, yeah, you would definitely mismatch with this guy. So I think there's value. We could hold off merging until there's some kind of plan. I like this. I don't mind the command line option. There's so many already anyway, but we cannot expect users to run this manually. Maybe we check this once the player enters the network lobby automatically. If the value doesn't match the common value, we can warn the user. Yeah, I mean, basically it only needs to be compatible with the network room that he joins. I like it. Agreed. Maybe we remove the command line option and use this in the game lobby to warn people of potential compat issues. Also looking forward. Eventually goes 64 bits. This would presumably be removable, just something to plan for. I'm not sure whether I see the value of a command line option. Yeah, I agree. Combining it with 1404 makes a lot of sense. Mhm. Full GitHub User, nee. Ist hier. Mhm. Mhm. Quote reply. Migrate gray. The idea behind the idea for the CRC pre-check is nice. It's great. The idea for the PLC pre-check is great. It would combine well for joining rooms and another layer of safety to detect CSC early, mismatch, potential mismatch early. Detect mismatch early. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's take this experimental major stability. Network. Simulation mass CRC. Append matrix CRC. Matrix get inverse. Oh boy. It's not doing much here, but if that is good enough. Control FP. Okay. Interesting. Good. So what's the progress here? Still building. Good. Then let's go to Jurassic lizards. Jurassic lizards. Now the question is, will we be able to merge all these different changes in this sitting? Maybe. Maybe not. Merge. Merge particle system code. By the way, we need to let's do a fetch and prune. Okay, so okay, let's go to this and do a rebase. Oh, it's already good. Okay. Okay. Okay, 199 comments. Jesus Christ. What happened here? 199 comments. Oh boy. I don't think you should. Yeah. So comments were left unanswered. GitHub collapse systems. I need to press a button. Will do. I'm getting a spaghetti in my screen with all the greptile stuff and my own stuff. It's getting harder to find things. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, so we need to go through these things here one more time. It's the style enforced. We currently do not use style formatter. I have all disabled my IDE. No, didn't need it. Something suggested by greptile. I gotta remove that. Stoxy Zaya. Yeah. Yeah. Includes render. Perhaps describe in natural language what the function is for, or just remove comment because it is self-explanatory. Fixed. Provided detailed functionality overview so that any future integration notice the caveats. RTS. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Where's the comment? I don't see the comment. Okay. Do not append to the official ImGui. You can remove all these new comments that direct to WinMain. placement before was not arbitrary. That end frame actually does not draw yet. Apparently, ImGui render method, which is called by our end frame, just pre-bakes and finalizes and prepares data to be sent off to the GPU to be drawn, but does not draw yet. The draw function of our display apparently triggers a chain of calls that end up with end scene, blah blah, blah blah, draw will never be called. ImGui will not show it, will just have prepared its rendering. Okay. Okay. Yes, it was copied from example. Yeah, can be removed. Okay, he worked on all the comments, that's good. I don't think it's necessary that he auto-collapses them. Can leave that to the reviewer. Only the latest 40 comments are currently being shown. To view the remaining comments, open the comments side panel. How? To view the remaining ones, open the comments side. This one? Oh boy. You made it to the end. Great. Thank you. Okay, so we have lib ImGui here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, it's a lot of files here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Create device objects. Begin frame, show demo, end frame. Okay, that's weird here. Oof, what is this? Oof. Oh boy. Good, that is merged. Then we can now merge this guy. Go negative. Subtool damage can no longer go negative. And regarding this one here, maybe it says, is it a fix or a refactor? What is it? There was a compile bug. Lowercase min max template functions. Bug fix. Fix. Compile bug. Do we have a special keyword for compile fixes? I don't think so. Let me see. Contributing guidelines. Performance feature fix. No. Good, then I think admin max template functions to base type.h. Okay, add lowercase min max template functions alongside existing uppercase. Problem. Okay. Then squash and merge. Okay. Okay. Add ghost objects of the local player to the scene. Okay. So, config build. Build with ImGui by default is off, yeah. ImGui support, building with ImGui. Okay, that looks fine. Begin frame, new frame, end frame, render. Okay. That looks simple enough. What yes, ImGui. Frame manager. Does not call. Link libraries. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one is probably fine. Well, this one, superfluous comments. Currently only. Can I add new line before this for readability? Can be this file does not need touching. Can be reverted. Good. So base type. A lot of merges last days. ImGui. Target link. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Alternatively, instead of doing that, maybe what he can also do is the way we did it here with CMake STL port. Interface. STL port. Instead of conditionally linking libImGui, linking the library, consider neutralize or consider creating a dummy library conditionally. Consider creating dummy library conditionally. There's an example. With this makes the CMake code simpler at the link sites. End frame. Wird DX8 wrapper. DX8 wrapper. Reverts. Edits. function overrides needed for ImGui mouse capture. Tab, indents. Okay, I need to get an understanding of how the frame markers need to be placed. What's the time? 1 hour. Feels like 3 hours already. Okay, well, we're making progress here. Okay, I'm trying to find the files with the least resistance right now to get the review going. Okay, so there's a lot of commenting here. Is this also part of ImGui? No. Can be removed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. ImGui impl API. What is this comment saying? What is the comment for? It said it will get this. I see. Okay. Delete. Okay. Okay, somehow I can't delete this comment here. Oh, there we go. Let me see here. Oh, this is nice. We now see here amount of oh, that's really nice. I like that. Then we see the amount of comments that we place in files. Several times in this change. Render draw data. Okay. Oh boy. Frame manager. We need to study this then as well. Imconfig. I think that is just empty. Doing nothing. Fair enough. It's already viewed. It's subdirectory. You can do it here. For example, perhaps ImGui. Interface. appreciate that those warnings, compiler warnings, are finally gone from this view. Yeah, it looks so much cleaner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's take a look over this, whether the style looks good now. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What is this here? This formatting is not great. It's not ideal. We do not have line cap, line length. Use a full line. I'm mostly looking at style things right now. I assume that that this mostly resembles the original implementation of ImGui impl DX9, just for DX8, hopefully. Okay, so good. So this stuff finally merged. We'll be done building. Good. Then next, we can merge this fix here. It is replicated in general, so let's see. Okay. Looks good. Fix goes. Subjects of a local player to the scene correctly after loading a save key. Next. This change makes the cursor capture opt-in to prevent capture in GUI edit. Replicate to generals. Init capture, mouse, game client. Good, makes sense. Mouse capture, mouse, cursor capture mode, init capture. I don't know why the mouse has a name. Does a class really need a name? That's weird. Good. I think this one is also good to merge. because a capture opt-in to prevent capture ImGui edit. Delete. Good. Then next we wait until these two are built, and then we go to the next guy. It's fudging. XE hash. XE hash. So beyond the monkey fudge. Good. Then let's have that build, and let's continue the review. So RTS has ImGui. RTS ImGui. I will be right back. Good. So, so regarding the ImGui end frame, begin frame, I need to get a better understanding of the optimal locality of these things. Let me ask our friends Chat GPT regarding ImGui. What are they called? ImGui. Regarding ImGui. New frame. New frame. New frame. New frame. Backend data. New frame. New frame. ImGui. New frame. Okay. I would like to see where did I put the in unassemblize? It was a pure GUI with ImGui. Let me open the solution here. So if we go to main, and then here ImGui. Run. Init, digs init. New frame, there we go. New frame, and then it does a bunch of rendering here. And scene. Okay. Clean up. Shut down. ImGui render. Render draw data. This comment adds more confusion. Can we design this in a way that it is intuitive to use, does not need explanations? Maybe have begin frame, end frame, render frame. Begin frame, end frame, render frame. Can end frame and render frame not be done? In one step. I find it a bit confusing. Maybe it has to be like this, but it raises suspicion. Like it looks weird. So I'm looking at this example here, and here we do render, and then we do render draw data, and then end scene. Begin scene, render this way. Mm-hmm. Here's a minimal example of how an app can render ImGui in an update loop. Update. Okay. Begin frame. Show demo window. Begin frame. End frame. Shut down. Yeah. it looks suspicious. Suspicious that the shutdown is in this, but the let's see, the init is not in there, right? Init create device. Okay, it is actually here. Ah, man. Okay, I think this comment we can remove. So it is being created in this class, so then that's fine. We can do the shutdown here, yeah. Is it legal? Is it legal to call all these if this was never called? Is that possible? Okay, what's the time here? The update. Everything's built. Okay. Then let's continue with the next guy. Merge particle system code. So. Good. I would say we merge it. Merges all particle system related code. Visibility. Okay, he says. Good. Then we need to rebase and merge. And confirm. And then we have one more, fix variable names. And there, okay. And then okay. This is already in core. Yeah. Everything is, almost everything's in core. Okay. Good, then we can merge this as well. Names. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it's a lot of merges now. Yeah. Good. Then that's great. Good. So WND proc handler message blah blah return true. Return true. What is this supposed to return? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me search for this. So it returns an L result, which is a long PTR. It's an integer. Also returns true here. The other ones in this function. For consistency. Very minor. Just style. Could also use one. I would say I'll use one. Let's do one. I think that's more correct. Return one. WND proc. WND proc. Return value is the result of the message processing. It depends on the message sent. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. So what am I supposed to return there? Better return integer. What is this? What is return one doing? It's like an error or? I don't know. Probably, maybe it means it has handled it, or I don't know. Does it say it above here? Okay, but otherwise this seems fine. Proc game client. Okay, what's the time? I think I will take a break here. It's very slow to review this here. Very cumbersome. Because it's not clear to me where those begin and end frames should be positioned. It's really not obvious in the vast sea of render related code. Yeah, it's unintuitive. Yeah. Good, so we'll take a break here. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.